Another giveaway by Denver. Daryl Dike. Dike! A two-goal night for the freshman. And Virginia's got a 3-0 lead. McLernon, McCool, back to goal, tipped away, Spanstra with an open net. And Virginia strikes first. Here's Crofts breaking free. Nathaniel Crofts, he's got his second. A brace for the sophomore. Virginia up 2-0. You are watching the NCAA Men's Soccer Championship on ESPN3. A cool and overcast Sunday in Charlottesville as we welcome you into Klockner Stadium in the second round of the NCAA tournament as the 10th-seeded Virginia Cavaliers play host to the Furman Paladins. As we take a look at this region of the bracket, you can see the winner here, a date with either the 7th seed Notre Dame or Michigan come next weekend. And alongside former UVA standout Patty Foss, Jack Benjamin on hand. Great to have all of you here with us. In Furman coming off a dramatic PK shootout win on Thursday against UNC Wilmington. And they have the SoCon goalkeeper of the year in Ben Hale leading the way.
He will play a huge part for this Furman team if they're going to beat the Cavaliers today.
First appearance in the round of 32 for Furman since 2014. And on the flip side, Marcel De Silva starting in goal for UVA. No Colin Shuttler due to injury.
The 6'5" keeper will have to have a big performance tonight if Virginia is going to move on in this tournament.
Certainly a big moment for the first start of his UVA career. It's Furman and Virginia. First ever meeting in the round of 32 comes your way next. '73rd minute now at Klockner. Marcel De Silva waiting to send away the goal kick. His first career start at UVA. Transfer from Tulsa, playing in his 12th career match. His 4th career start overall. Hubbard for Wyke. Furman moving forward. Garzone. Trying to feed Hubbard. Kessler cut it off, and it's a Furman throw. It looks like Cameron Robinson is down and struggling again. He's been shaken up a few times today, Patty, but as we've mentioned a lot, he's played a terrific match at right back.
And we saw him go into that hard challenge in the first half with Abubakar. Katie, you got to think maybe still feeling the effects of that here in the second. But you're right, the redshirt senior from Madisonville, Louisiana, has been really stout and a leader across the back line for Furman.
Virginia's put a lot of pressure on the back line of Furman today, and they've been up to the task. So their redshirt senior captain checks out. Brendan Wigley comes back on.
Coming off number 17, Cameron Robinson. He's replaced by number 4, Brendan Wigley.
Interesting to see how Furman will shift a little bit here. They've also played a little bit through him in right back, Patty, not just defensively. He's had an impact on the offensive side of the ball as well as Okoro leaves. And Daryl Dike, after a nice rest, is back on for Virginia.
And interesting here with Wigley coming on. Looks like he will line up for a long throw here, so something we haven't seen thus far from Furman.
He goes to Freeman. Clipped in. And De Silva there to handle the header from Shields. What have you seen today from De Silva, first career start for Virginia, Patty?
Well, he hasn't been asked to do a whole lot for Virginia, but when he's been up to the challenge and organizing that back line. So certainly, while it is his first career start, he looks calm and composed between the pipes for Virginia in his organization and with the ball at his feet.
A pair of saves today for the junior. Furman throw as we approach 15 minutes to go. Deflected off the body of Figby.
And you see Weigly making the trot across the field to line up a long throw and see if they can create a manufacture a goal here deep in the second half.
'75th minute at Klockner. An 11-2 shots advantage for Virginia, but still scoreless. Winner moving on to the Sweet 16 next weekend. The throw from Weigly. Steedman clears. All the way back to Freeman. A Furman team that won their record 14th SoCon tournament title last weekend. Now trying to move on to their first Sweet 16 since 2002. Afame Funa heads it to Happy Camp Seyu. DK. Goes down for a moment and gets it back. Well, Crofts had Happy Camp Seyu streaking, but they were pretty close together. And now a counter chance. Kirith has Hubbard running. Hubbard bending, and De Silva lets it go. And a wise play by Donaziano as that one goes over the end line.
And we've talked about it all day, but Furman, they are very good at that counterattack, and in the past 5-6 minutes, they've had a couple chances to run at this Virginia back line, so certainly something of concern for George Geldovich and his staff, because Virginia can't leave themselves out to dry, especially letting Furman run at them with numbers.
What's the way for Virginia then to keep attacking the way they've put constant pressure on, but yet be ready to prepare for the counter?
Well, they've got to get Steedman and Crofts wide and get the ball at their feet. Stop trying to play directly through the middle, and make sure Joe Bell is sitting in that hole from an organizational sense, and then see if they can break down Furman in a methodical manner.
Figby header for Joe Bell in space. Sophomore from New Zealand. Golden ball right before the season at the Oceania Championships. Prosper Figby mistimed with Steedman. 17-day layoff for Virginia. And maybe a little rush showing on a few of these passes, but they get a turnover here. And Joe Bell just went down. DK, Crofts with room. Nathaniel Crofts